Hello, everybody. It is me, Atheism on Easy Mode. Today I will talk about Kent Hovind and my conclusions about him. I recently started watching video of Kent Hovind, a creationist and religious expert. His methods of arguing in conflict with the arguments of atheists seem to me to be flawed, especially from the perspective of scientists, but also from the perspective of a sane skeptical individual. In short, I will set out here what I consider to be the three main shortcomings in Hovind's thinking. Not appreciating other perspectives. The most noticeable fact of all, Mr. Kent Hovind believes that he is absolutely right about everything he says at all times, and he does not hesitate for a moment. Hence his lack of appreciation of other perspectives and even complimenting their significant intellectual endeavors. Mr. Hovind could work on it a bit and become a more complete person. Making all argument the same creationist common sense. There is also a noticeable tendency in him that every argument that speaks of something concrete, say scientifically provable and affirmative, Mr. Hovind turns to something that could be called creationist common sense by verbalistic means. So it is a conscious strategy of tuning in and indulging the reckless attitudes of his followers. But it could be said that Mr. Hovind in such, often present moments, manages to be what he manages to do, an entertainer of religious pretensions. Saying that theory of evolution is a cult, which it isn't. The claim that the theory of evolution is a cult and not a scientific theory is completely incorrect. Of course, this is his ideological interpretation, but his intellectual laziness can also be seen. For if the theory of evolution, for example, creates cult-like followers, it does not change the fact that it is still a scientific theory. Someone like him should notice this clearly and conclude, after all, it could be said that it is also a psychological effect of projection. Creationism possesses elements of a cult, and that is why it is best to divert attention from it by saying that the proponents of the theory of evolution are members of a cult. Very unconvincing and disappointing. After all, what to add, Mr. Kent Hovind is a fun comedian of religious pretensions and, if nothing more, a very acceptable spokesman for creationism. And is that enough? For himself and his followers, that is more than enough. Therefore, without hesitation, I can conclude the following. Kent Hovind is a man on easy mode. Thanks for watching and listening. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Also, feel free to comment about anything and everything down below. Have a nice day everyone.